that in our forecast, right?
Not anytime soon, unfortunately, Rita, and we definitely need it. I mean, when we take a look at the drought worsened to now severe drought, and we've seen some expansion of that moderate drought further off to the east. Severe drought over our far western counties and into the hill country, and this will only get worse over time as we're not anticipating a huge washout of thunderstorms over the next 10 days. We are going to get some rain. Unfortunately, that rain really isn't going to help ease the drought. So we're going to go from those rain chances to near zero to starting to see those rain chances starting to build, especially as we get into the middle to latter half of next week. You can see that the rainfall amounts across the state, not necessarily significant. I think the highest rainfall totals will be situated well up toward the Great Lakes region. For now, it looks like much of the region and into the Central Plains, you're looking maybe 1 or 2 inches of rain, nothing to really write home about. But you know what? It's a start. We're finally going to start to see these storm systems as high pressure starts to move away, starts to weaken, allowing a cold front to move into the state. This cold front doesn't move all the way through, so perhaps as we get into that first weekend of November, these rain chances will continue to carry out. Right now, we've got about a 20% chance because eventually this front drifts back up to the north, and we're left on the warm and moist side of that front. Unfortunately, we are not going to be dealing with any sort of rain around here over the next few days. You can see mostly dry conditions, 62 degrees. There is a light breeze coming in from the south and east, but not much. We're talking maybe 5 or 10 mile per hour winds throughout the morning, and then by this afternoon, there could be some 15 mile per hour winds. A little bit of fog this morning as well in Tomball and in Conroe, also out toward Beaumont and Lake Charles. Also seeing a little bit of fog in Victoria, some of that fog in Columbus. Otherwise, pretty much status quo. Should be nice this afternoon under mostly sunny conditions, but just a heads up, overnight tonight into tomorrow morning is when our computer models are painting out some widespread dense fog first thing in the morning. So as we get closer towards sunrise or so, between 6 and 8 a.m. is looking pretty soupy out there, and then that fog will slowly start to lift by 10, 11 o'clock or so. Most of that fog should be gone. Slight chance for a shower or two, mainly south of Interstate 10. So along the coastline, be on the lookout if you're spending some time along the coast for today. There could be a brief heavy shower crossing your area. Otherwise, we'll go from temperature readings in the 60s and 70s this morning to highs in the upper 80s to low 90s. Really won't see those temperatures cooling off until we get into next week with some added clouds and some of that rain. Overnight lows dropping into the mid to upper 60s, and as I mentioned, there will be some areas of fog that we'll have to monitor for tomorrow morning. Good to moderate air quality, going to stay moderate today through the weekend, so thankfully we're seeing some improvements there. I know the last few afternoons we've been monitoring some unhealthy air quality, especially yesterday. Saw some of that unhealthy air quality around Montgomery County, not the case for today. And then you can see the 10-day laid out. We'll finally see temperatures trending downwards as we get closer to early next week and beyond as those clouds start to rush in. Don't forget, not this weekend, but the following weekend, we get to fall back. Yeah, we go back 1 hour Sunday night, or Sunday morning, I should say. 2 a.m. is the official turn of the clock.